Hello, healers, and welcome to Start Massage Biz, your online resource for creating a massage or bodywork business that you will love. My name is Jaden Rose, and today we're going to talk about why you're not seeing the income that you truly desire in your business. Why are you not seeing the income that you truly desire? It's a really big question that we're going to be covering today. And very honestly, this looks very different for different people depending on what stage they are in their journey as an entrepreneur. It could be that you're at the very beginning of your journey where you're actually working for somebody else and you're thinking about getting out on your own and you're not getting enough hours, you're not seeing enough clients, you're not getting enough income from this place that you work, and you feel like you would be better off if you struck out on your own. Or maybe you're in the middle part of your entrepreneurial journey. This is where you've already opened up your doors, you have an established business, maybe you've been going chugging along for 6 months or a couple of years, but you're still not fully booked. Maybe you're like half booked or 3/4 booked, but you're not where you want to be, which is fully booked with a sizable waiting list. And you feel like if you could get fully booked, you would have the income that you desire. And then the third place that you could be is that you're more at the end of your entrepreneurial journey where your business is fully established, maybe for months or years, but you definitely have a fully booked business along with the waiting list. However, you are still not seeing the income that you really want. And maybe this is because you're leaking money somewhere in your business, or perhaps your rates are not high enough. So what does this mean for you? This means that you want more, right? You either want to have the courage to start your own business and be able to pay for the first month rent without having to worry about it, right? Or you want to get more clients through your door so you can be making the income that you truly want. Or you are trying to figure out how you're losing all this money either on your expenses or maybe that you're not charging enough in your business. So those tend to be the problems that people have, and what they really want is to be making good money doing something that they love. Don't we all want to do that? And I feel like as healers, we have a lot of obstacles that are in our way. One of these biggest obstacles is the ability to have courage. Courage is kind of what you need if you're going to strike out on your own and be an entrepreneur. For me, it wasn't like that at all. For me, I actually kind of felt cornered into becoming an entrepreneur because I was actually not making enough money working for other people. So for me, it was almost like something I had to do, and it was really lucky for me that I did well and I was able to make a lot of money working for myself instead of working for somebody else. So I really encourage you to have courage and to go ahead and strike out on your own, even if it feels super scary, because the chances are you're going to be able to make a lot more money doing that. And then the next big obstacle that people have if you're kind of in the middle point in your journey where you've already opened your doors and you're having trouble getting clients in is that you're afraid of being pushy or salesy. People call it. Really what it means is sleazy, right? Like that you're using sleazy sales tactics to get people in the door that nobody really likes, you don't like, right? So I think that that's the next thing that people are afraid of. And lastly, if you are in the later part of your journey as an entrepreneur, if you've already opened up your practice or your clinic or whatever it is, and you have a lot of clients and you actually do have a waiting list, and you are getting more and more burnt out because you're working longer hours, you're being asked to come in on the weekend or your day off, and it just doesn't feel good anymore. And there's a lot of things that you could do if you find that you're not seeing the income that you really desire. This could be a big audit on both your expenses as well as your client's experience. And also, not to be afraid to raise your prices as well. And this is another fear-based one for people because, again, they're afraid of rejection, right? They're afraid of being rejected. They're afraid of the client saying, oh, that's too much. I could go somewhere else, right? But for the most part, people usually don't do that. They're very happy to stay with you. And sometimes they're even happy that you are giving yourself a raise. Okay, so I have tons and tons of information for you on how to raise your rates well. So now let's talk about 4 ways that you can get the income that you truly desire, no matter what stage you're in your entrepreneurial journey. Number 1, if you have not started your own practice, just go ahead and do it. Go ahead and look before you leap, because let me tell you, you will never, ever, ever be ready. I often equate having your own business to having a baby. And I remember when my husband and I were getting ready to have a baby, one of our good friends said, what are you waiting for? You will never, ever, ever be ready. And that is so true. Now my daughter is 4 years old and I'm still not ready. And it's the same with business, but you're always going to have those little snafus and things that you're going to have to fix. That is not ever, ever going away. So now, if you are already a little bit in business for yourself, then the next thing you just really need is practice. I remember the first time that I asked for money for my own business, I was completely terrified. I had already been working as a massage therapist for many, many years, where someone had a receptionist or that they would take the money, and that was never ever a big deal. But when it came to me taking money for my own business, I was so terrified to ask for it. But the second that I did, that person gave me like all the cash that I wanted with a big smile on his face and thanked me for the service. And I realized that it was so silly for me to feel so worried about it. I really just needed practice. And there's a lot of things in business that come easier with practice. So the more you do have people that complain, the easier it gets to solve that problem or to help that person, right? So there's a lot of things that you can do to help your business make more money, and it just takes more practice doing those things. And it's in the work, doing the work and putting stuff out there that you get traction, right? So it's in doing the marketing that people come in. It's in doing the service that people pay you money, right? So a lot about making more money is just practicing techniques that help you make more money. The more you practice them, the easier it gets. So I'll give you an example. In my massage and business practice accelerator, I talk a lot about the elevator pitch. This is that pitch that you give to someone when they say, so what do you do for a living, right? You could take that and make it a very easy marketing moment for your business. It's very, very effective to have word of mouth marketing, right? Face-to-face marketing is probably one of the most effective marketing out there. So practicing that elevator pitch can get more clients in the door for you and can get higher paying clients in the door for you and can make you more money in the bottom line. So this is one of the ways that practice can make you more income. So now let's say that you're more on the latter end of your career where you've been in business for a really long time, you got lots of clients in the door, but you're still not seeing the income that you want. One thing that is really important is to audit your business. To audit your expenses to make sure that you're making enough money, to audit how many clients you have coming in the door, and to also audit your client's experience so that more people keep coming in regularly, right? So there's all these techniques that you could use to help figure out how to make your business more efficient, more effective, which leads to greater profit. Okay, so also another way that you can make more money is by raising your rates. And again, this is something that comes easily when one, you have courage and you just do it. Two, you practice it, you make it a regular thing. And three, you have someone like me help giving you guidance on the wording and the communication and how to go about it so that you have your marching orders and it's just really, really easy, right? So we get way too caught up in our head about these things. It's another thing that I thought about for a really, really, really long time, and I was so scared to do. And then when I did it, it was easy. And then when I kept doing it, it just got easier, right? So I think that this is one of those things that, again, that just require courage. So the fourth thing that I'm going to tell you to help raise your income is you need to start getting out of your own way, right? So I think for a lot of us, this is a big one, right? We self-sabotage things, like we tell ourselves like we're not able to because, right? So I think a lot of that is having a really good vision of what your income could be, having a good vision of what your life could be, right? And really be having that courage to go ahead and take the first step, take the leap, and make it happen. So again, my name is Jaden Rose, and this is Start Business Well, your online resource for wellness practitioners who want to create a practice of their dreams. And if you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe or follow my channel. And I look forward to serving you.